If you're a content creator, especially geometry dash related, one of the most important things is the microphone. Having a good microphone is really important, not only for your voice, but also for the things around you. And if you've watched my previous videos, you can hear how loud my clicks are. Part of that is due to how hard I click them, but it was also the microphone itself. This is why Fifine decided to send me their microphone for me to try out and give my honest thoughts. Yes, they did send it over, but I'm going to be transparent here. Also, keep in mind, I'm not an expert in microphones, but I can still tell the differences in quality. So, without further ado, let's get started. I would have waited, but I really wanted to try it as soon as possible. But before we continue, let me tell you a bit about this mic. This is a microphone that prioritizes your voice over anything else. It has the ability to connect to a mixer using an XLR cable, so you can have better quality and independent control of the mic. All this starting at $55. It comes in this beautiful purple box. Let's open it up. This might just be the manual. I don't know, guys. Here's the stand for the microphone, but you can also use a boom arm with this mic, obviously. And here's the microphone itself. Honestly, I couldn't tell you why I like this boxy design. The mic has two volume dials, one for the mic itself and another one for the headphone input. This changes the color of the microphone light, which you guys will see later. Here on the back, you'll be able to mute yourself, and on the bottom we have 3 ports: USB-C, XLR, and the headphone jack. In this case, I'll be using the USB-C method, as I don't have anything to plug in this mic with an XLR cable. The last thing we have on this box is the USB cable. So, you might be curious about the sound quality. Well, that's what I've been using this whole time. Some of you have noticed that the audio has been clipping, but that was due to me being way too close to the mic, so sorry. Since I'm a geometry dash content creator, I'm going to be using this while playing the game. This should give you an idea of how it would sound in real time. So as you can see, we have the bots here to help me prop this up. I mentioned this because when I click, there might be a weird sound that has nothing to do with the mic. I've tested this already. I'm also very exaggerated with my clicks, so I'm surprised this keyboard is holding up. But that aside, you can tell this microphone does a great job at prioritizing my voice over the clicks that I'm doing right here, or key presses. I'm using a keyboard. We call it clicks, but does it matter? My old mic would literally capture everything. If my cat was out there scratching my door, it would be a huge problem. So I'm very impressed with the sound quality, especially with $55. Back then you couldn't really buy anything with that much money. Including the features, like this thing has an XLR port. That's great. It's great when devices give you options. If you want to use an XLR port, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. Now, negatives. Well, this is gonna sound like glazing, but I don't have many. One of them would be the light that you have right here. Like I mentioned to you guys, you can, with this toggle, you can change the light to whichever color you want. You have a lot of options. You have yellow, red, pink. However, there is no option to turn this off, which I think I'll get used to, but personally I find this annoying. It's funny for an RGB strip to be the main problem of a microphone. And from what I know, the only way you're able to turn it off is if you plug this into a mixer using the XLR cable, which is what I'll be doing soon. Correction, I just found out you actually can turn it off. So you basically just hold it and it turns off. That's actually crazy. Yes, I'm keeping it like this from now on. Anyways, I'll leave a few seconds of gameplay. I'll try to click as normally as possible. My conclusion for this mic, it's insanely good for $55. If you're a content creator, I suggest picking one of these up. You can find this mic and other Fifine products on Amazon and AliExpress. So these are my honest thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.